Today I tried to do this video so many times. So I'm going to go through these books and tell you that I really love them. Each of these people, except for Jane Clifton I met, Margie Oxford, she was a brilliant person. She told us some really deep and emotional stories. If you ever get the chance to hear some of them and read about it, I strongly recommend you do. Just the things that she was telling us during this experience was mind-blowing. So I had to pick up her book, Daddy's Girl. The front says, on a deserted street, a young girl waits alone. A car approaches and she is gone. Then, so many times, that we met a New Zealand author, and she was absolutely stunning, beautiful, wonderful. Her humour was great. We had a long conversation at the cocktail party, and it was just brilliant. And so my partner picked up her first book. Her name is Vanda Simmons, and her first book is Overkill. It is about a suicide, and this constable is sort of, I guess, linked to the suicide, which turns out it may be a murder. And so she is suspended from her duties, and how she goes about finding the answers and clearing her name. So that's very cool. And that was signed to my partner, and she was wonderful enough to give me and my partner a free copy of her fourth book in the series, which is Bound. And she gave this to us because we're talking a lot, and like everything, like all the authors were a big community, and we were all like buying each other's books, and the authors were buying each other's books, and it was like this massive, just round, brilliant thing. And so most of us had way too many books to take back with us than we really should have, me included. As you guys can see, I've got so many more to show you. So she just said, yeah, I've got a book for you guys, and I'm like, oh my god, thank you so much. So I just appreciate her so much, her generosity, and the time that she took to talk to us, and to sign our books, instead of message to me. And I really love that when authors take the time to talk to you one-on-one as people, you know what I mean? Like, that sounds strange, but I've heard really bad stories sometimes about authors who are a bit too stuck up and stubby, which is kind of disappointing. And then the last book that I'm going to show you is called Half Past Dead by Jane Clifton. Again, I love this book. I love this cover. And the short synopsis of this book is that Ronnie Collins is an up-and-coming designer, a devoted mother, and a proud owner of a working marriage. So waking up naked and hungover in a colleague's bed doesn't seem like an ideal life plan, even before she finds the corpse at her doormat. Brilliant. Short book. I'm so looking forward to reading this. Like, very, very excited. I will mention these are all Australian authors except Vanda's books, which is New Zealand. So, I'm just a little bit sleepy. And I've been trying to make this video for a while. So those are the books I have. I'm going to try and merge some photos in the end of this video. They are not perfect. They are sometimes wouldn't make much sense. My camera just went whack on me. At all times, it went whack on me. So I've got as much photos as I could possibly take, and I'm just waiting for other people to tag me in some of theirs. So I thought to add on to this that I got sweetly today in the mail, along with 7 other books. I'm really, really shitty right now. I paid $15 for a hardback because I specifically wanted it now, and I specifically wanted the purple cover. Instead, I got this hideous blue cover, and I'm telling you, it's just that it's freaking ugly. I mean, I know it's the book that counts, but no. not happening. Not happening at all. I mean, apart from that, it's like that's horrible, filmy sort of stuff, and I hate it. I really do. I hate it with a passion. I don't know, maybe is it supposed to be blue, because I don't think so. I've seen every book I have seen that's purple, like all on it. And correct me if I'm wrong, please, but I just sent a letter to the book depository and said, look, I pay $15 for a specific book writer, and I want it. I want the purple one. I want the full purple one, not the blue, ugly, flaky one that looks like some Jesus. I don't know, it doesn't look like Jesus, but you know what I mean? I'm just so angry with it, but, you know. But if I'm wrong, I'll bite my own ass. I seriously will. Probably not on camp, but. And I know Silence, yes, dudes and dudettes. I have Silence by Becca Fitzpatrick. I know it's out, and I'm that far into it, even though I should be actually in replacement. But I started this when I was away, and let me tell you, I'm not happy. Not a happy chappy. Not a happy chappy with this. I don't know. And when I heard that the fourth book, another book was coming out, I'm like, yep, okay. I can see where she's going with this, and I can kind of understand maybe it was a publisher's, decision or something like that. But dude, oh my god, I'm not going to spoil it right now for anyone who's going to say anything about the book itself, except dude. No. You just don't need to do that. But other people might have different opinions on it, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a really cranky shit right now, so everything's like shit me off. But yeah, I wanted to get stuck into something like, I was really anticipating it, and it's like a letdown, and it's like, oh my god. And I heard the fourth book was coming out, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that cannot people just have like 1, 2, 3 books. Bang, it's over. Start a new series or something like that. Dude, you don't need 4 books. Well, maybe she does. Maybe I'll say that by the end of this video. By the end of this book. But you know what? Right now, I don't think she does. No, sorry, Bob. So yeah. So that's my hyperactive one. Cool. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy these moments, and I shall talk to you guys later. So, I hate when people